flowers. Space flowers. I love Little Shop of Horrors. All right. That was a space plant. I love that movie. You know, that's the only correlation. It has nothing to do with Star Trek. It's the only correlation that I can make. Artificial intelligent society, right? Immeasurable amounts of intellect at the disposal of this society, right? Their defense is fucking space flowers. Not only is their defense, their planetary defense, space flowers, but the most terrifying shit in just about all of science fiction, with the exception of maybe Shadow and Vorlon planet destroyers, the Death Star, you know, I'll even throw in the Scimitar. One of the most terrifying vessels in all of science fiction is the Borg cube. Not only because of what it represents, but of the tremendous power that it can exert. And a group of space flowers took down the Borg cube. Space flowers. Space flowers. Fucking space flowers. This, I almost want to do drugs. I think you need to do drugs to enjoy this show. I know I haven't done formal reviews for the last couple. Honestly, the heart has been taken out of it. I was watching Gary Nerdrotic, hail the patron saint of the fourth wave, saying, you know, some people are losing heart. Yeah, you're right, man. Gary, if you're watching this, you're absolutely right. I've been losing heart because they try and throw nostalgia at us. At the same time, complete ridiculousness, contradiction to canon, just complete disrespect for the fans, for the show, for the creators, past writers. Space flowers, y'all. Space flowers. I can't get past that. Can't get past that. This is what they came up with. This was their grand idea. This was their... Look. Okay, look. Then you got the drummer from Scott Pilgrim, right? She's a murderer. She was in love with a dude, Bruce Maddox, right? Offed him. The next episode, everybody's patting her on the head going, are you going to turn yourself in? Are you going to turn yourself in because you killed somebody? And then she, you know, and she's like, I'm going to turn myself in. And like everybody's patting this stupid bitch on the head. She's a killer. Cold-blooded killer. Rios is still interested in that? Do you know what she did to her last man? Why did you not space this bitch? Okay, I understand why it's Star Trek. You can't just space him. It ain't B5. But I mean, it ain't Battlestar. But look, why was she not in the brig? Why was she not immediately thrown into a brig, into a jail cell, into a contained area after admitting that she betrayed everyone on this ship and then she murdered her ex? Because, what? And then in this episode, they're treating her like, well, you know, that was your lover, and even though you murdered him, you're like the mother to all these androids. Why don't you continue his work? No, she's a psycho. Every character on this show is reflective of SJWs and how they think of these fucking wackos, these far leftist, crazy people, weirdos. This whole show, this is the generation that gave us Raylos, right? This is the type of people that gave us Raylos. Rios, I don't know, did his balls get cut off? They were trying to present him as if he was a man's man, but to me, he's a cuck. I don't understand Rios. Why are you still interested in this bitch after you know what she murked her last lover? No. Why is there still a love thing between the soy Romulan and Soji? Soji dissed him, but why are you still, what is this? What is the fascination with you weird motherfuckers with abusive relationships? You talk all the time about oppression and about equal this and equal that, people being treated equally, but you're into this weird ass fucking toxic relationships, pushing isms and ists. I don't get any of them. Burn the whole entertainment industry down. Burn it all down. A cleansing fire, a conflagration needs to happen. And I don't mean literally go burn down studios. That's not financially. Burn it down. If this is the shit we're gonna get from these whack jobs, this small percentage of the population with these extremist, stupid as fuck, uncreative ideas, who can't hold a candle to the imaginative minds of past generations. Can't hold a candle to them. These repurposers. Burn it down. I just don't. All right, what did I like? What did I like? Jesus, oh my God, what did I like? What did I like? I know people are gonna get the son of Soon shit. That's not get that. I know. I understand people that are not gonna give that a pass. Frankly, if this was an entirely different show run by people who actually knew, understood, and loved Star Trek, I would be totally giving it a pass. There were the Sons of Soon, were Data and Lore. Yes, they retconned it later and gave us B4. They even retconned it before that with Data's mom. Yeah, okay, I understand the direction that they're going in with some of this. They didn't execute it at all properly. This show is completely mishandled. I understand the direction that they're going in, or they tried to go in, and had it been done with competent people, this would be a whole different conversation. They never mentioned Soon having another son. Now, do I mind that? No, I don't mind an excuse to get Brent back in there. I don't mind continuing the Soon bloodline. It's weaved into all old Trek, real Trek. I don't mind that. Honest to God. And that, and one other thing. I am a man. I do appreciate sexy bitches. Issa in the green makeup and the Data look. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, I think that actress is good looking anyway. She can get it. In the Data paint and the Data. Oh my God. Whoa, my God. I mean, that's probably one of the only reasons I'm going to rewatch this episode, is that. Laugh at the space flowers. Space flowers, man, took down the Borg cube. A Borg cube? I don't care if there's only 30 motherfuckers running it. It's a Borg cube. Space flowers. Fucking space flowers. All right. A few scenes in here of Picard actually acting like Picard for a minute. A minute or two. Don't give a shit about Raffi. I don't know what it is about the series, but maybe it's just because I'm getting used to seeing her again. But Jerry Ryan looks better with each episode she's in. Damn. Wow. She looks good. Elnor is like so lost in this whole series. He is just so misplaced. He's an elf. I mean, he's an elf, from Forgotten Realms. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for Driss Duerden to come out of somewhere and just start talking to him. Like, I swear to God, yeah, he's just so lost. Jerry Ryan, looking good, baby. Hit that ass. The show had potential. There are hints of a decent show in here. There are moments where I can get on, I can co-sign and get on board. If more of the original cast had been involved, it'd been a lot better. If we had Riker and Troy, be more involved from the beginning, and we had Geordi and Worf, everybody else, it's more. I mean, I love seeing Hugh. Justice for Hugh. They killed Hugh. What the? I just, the only. I don't like this show. I do not like this show. I want to like it. There are things in it that I can appreciate. What's trying to be said. Like I said earlier in my other reviews, it feels like, the SJWs, the people that didn't know Star Trek or hated Star Trek or were beat up by Star Trek nerds when they were kids. This shit don't make sense to me. It's like the same feeling you get from Rian Johnson with Star Wars. Rian Johnson does not like Star Wars. I don't care what the fuck he says. He's not a fan. He must have got beat up by Star Wars fans. He was the kid that was left out. I don't know what that asshole. But I get the same feeling that those type of people began this series, and then one or two people that actually liked Trek or understood it came in and tried to fix it. So we've got like shimmerings of something that could have been good. But in the end, we could have gotten to this planet without the fucking space flowers, you morons, you fucking idiots, you mental sieves, we could have gotten to this point a lot earlier, and in a much more graceful way that fit what Star Trek was before CBS All Access, because where it is now, it's not Star Trek. It's like a reanimated corpse being danced around and paraded with strings on it like a fucking mannequin, or a marionette. It's not. We got one more episode to go. Every time I think the ridiculousness can't get any worse, space flowers. Planetary defense, space flowers. There's more to pick apart, but I don't care. The only things I liked was seeing Brent again. Didn't mind the retcon with his son. I didn't even mind all the different kinds of androids on the planet, and though for me, just like the Romulan scene where they're all standing around before they all have that vision and they all go fucking nightmare on themselves and start offing themselves and ripping their faces apart like the fucking like scenes at a poltergeist, or is Jesus. Oh. All right. I felt like when they were doing that casting scene, they had a checklist of representation. Okay, we have a red hair person, and we have a Middle Eastern person, and we have a Chinese person, and we have a good person. Like that. That's how I felt. I started to get that vibe. In the beginning, but then it really didn't matter, because if I was an artist creating a new group of androids, right, I wouldn't make them all alike. I would want to make them as different as I could, you know. I would want to make them as diverse in that sense. So like that fits to me. Issa in the green makeup. Oh, I hope they don't kill her. Please don't kill her, because she looks good as fuck. I like her more than Soji. I like her in the makeup. She looks better. I'm a fool for a pretty face. I and a nice body. I'm sorry. I'm a straight man. I'm normal. That's just what it is. So, space flowers, y'all. Space flowers. All right, that's it. I'm going to work. Space flowers.